Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the Gossip Closet, where we get to gossip all about perfumes and everything in between. So let's jump right into it. You guys, on today's video, it is going to be a different type of video. You guys, I was looking at all of my perfumes and my perfume collection, and I started to see that a lot of these brands, or some of these brands, haven't released a flanker of certain collections that they already have. And I was thinking, my little brain started to think about some really good ideas that they could possibly do. So I took it upon myself to create AI perfumes that I would love to see. Like these perfumes, if I was to see these perfumes, I would be like, yes, day one, blind buy, take my money, I need it today. Because you guys, listen, I honestly think I did a really good job with some of these flankers, and I thought it would be fun to do this video. I didn't think and I wasn't expecting to do this video. I was just creating some perfumes for ideas, but I honestly would love to know your thoughts and your opinions. Like, if you saw these perfumes, would you blind buy these perfumes day one, or am I ahead of myself? I don't know, but listen, let me just show you what I created, because I think a lot of these perfumes look really good. I created 9 flankers, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So let me show you the first one. So the first one is not a flanker. This is just something that would be original, something different and unique. And this is from the house of Versace, and we have here Golden Fam. You guys, when I saw this, I was like, whoa. If Versace came out with this perfume, I wouldn't even care what it smells like. I would be like, yes, I need this perfume right now, day one, because this is such a beautiful bottle. I love the cap. I think Versace needs to come up with something like this, because this is definitely on brand with Versace, especially with the diamond shaped bottle. This is beautiful. I am obsessed with this. So as you can see, this perfume would be a fruity, fresh perfume, but very elegant. This would be an elegant perfume. It would have notes of mango, whipped cream, bergamot, and I think this is frangipani. I believe I put frangipani. So it would be a fresh, fruity, sweet, floral perfume, very elegant, and I think this just kills it. I really love this. Again, if I was to see Versace release this, I would buy it day one, blind buy, because this is just so freaking beautiful. All right, so the next one that I created is also again from the house of Versace, and when I was looking at all of their bright crystal flankers, I have to be honest, they're nice perfumes, yes, but nothing too crazy, nothing too interesting. I think they released a bright crystal perfume either last year or 2 years ago. I think it's the Perfume edition. I don't really remember, but I was like, what if they created another bright crystal, but make it different? Because the bright crystal perfumes are known to be fresh, very clean, and also floral-y, like a floral scent. So what if they kept a little bit of that DNA, but made an intense version? And that's when I came up with this one, the purple one. You guys, again, this is such a beautiful bottle. I love the purple. It's just so freaking pretty. And as you can see, I have notes of fig, caramel, black currant, and jasmine. So again, the same DNA that the bright crystal has. Very clean vibes, but also dark and fruity and sweet at the same time, especially because of that caramel notes. Now, Jean Paul Gaultier's Scandal Absolute is one of my signature scents. That perfume has fig in it, so I would assume that this would kind of smells not similar to that one, but the same vibe that Absolute would have, but this one would be a little bit more on the fresher side, a little bit more on the floral side, with that note of black currant and fig. I don't know about you guys, but I would be obsessed. If I saw Versace release this, I would be like, I don't care what it smells like, I need it. I need it in my collection just because the bottle is purple and because the bottle is so beautiful. I don't know if they have an intense version, but they should have an intense version in a purple bottle, and I think this would be chef's kiss. And I don't know, but this is definitely beautiful. All right, so the next design that I created is from the house of Dolce & Gabbana, and we have here Dolce. You guys, I do like the Dolce line. I do have all of them. I think I'm missing 2 of the Dolce line. I think I'm missing the red one and the ones that come in frosted bottles. But I created this perfume and the color was inspired by my hair. This is salmon color, so I wanted to make a salmon bottle. Now this one would have notes of dragon fruit, grapefruit, vanilla, and also jasmine. So a really nice, almost kind of like a bitter fruity scent with that hint of something fresh and sweet because of that vanilla note. And I think this would be really good. And honestly, I think this looks like something Dolce and Gabbana would release because it's just so beautiful. And I love the yellow bow in the middle. Instead of black, it would be a yellow bow. Everything about this is so freaking pretty. Just a very pretty, elegant, fruity, sweet perfume with a hint of something bitter. And I like this. Again, if I was to see this, I would be like, yes, day one blind buy for sure. And especially because it has dragon fruit. I don't think I've smelled that many dragon fruit perfumes with the dragon fruit note in it, but I think that would be a really good idea. And I think Dolce & Gabbana can pull this off. Definitely can pull this off. So Dolce & Gabbana, if you're watching this, which you're probably not, but if you are, make this happen. Alright, so the next one that I have here is from the house of Prada. You guys, we haven't gotten a candy flanker in quite some time, and you know they do have a lot of the candy perfumes, a lot of candy flankers, which I personally have all of them. I personally love all of them, but the original candy is the cult classic. Everybody loves that one. And well, I think it's time for Prada to create another one, and this one's called Prada Licious, which is inspired by the original one, the candy one. And this one would have notes of apple, caramel, popcorn, vanilla, ylang ylang, and lipstick. Why lipstick? I don't know. I just think it would be a beautiful, grown, sexy, yet sweet perfume with that hint of something lipsticky. So kind of like maybe like Kayali's Juicy Eden Apple, but more mature, more sweeter, more on the lipsticky side. I think this would be so good. And the bottle is so freaking pretty. I love the burgundy with the red liquid in it, and I think Prada can make this happen. I definitely think Prada can make this happen. And if they can't make something like this happen, they need to release another candy flanker, because I love my Prada candy flankers and we need another one. It's definitely time for us to get another one. Alright, so the next one that I created here is from the house of Moschino, and we have here Fresh Couture Violet. You guys, we haven't gotten a Fresh Couture flanker in a long time. Personally, I love these bottles. I think these bottles are so iconic. It's so different. It's so on brand with Moschino. And we need another flanker. And I think the next one should be purple. They do have the blue one. They have the pink one. And then they have the one that comes in a gold bottle, which is so beautiful. My personal favorite one. But we need another one. And we need the purple one. So this one would have notes of jasmine, peach, coconut, and vanilla. Now, you know I love vanilla, so all of these perfumes are gonna have vanilla, some type of vanilla, or some type of like sweetness. So yeah, this one would be something fun, something just fruity, nothing too complicated, nothing too crazy, like a beachy, fruity type of vibes. Like when you smell this perfume, you would think you're at the beach. Just very fruity and beachy like that. And I honestly love this bottle. The color of this bottle is so cute, and we definitely need one. And again, if not this, we need another Fresh Couture flanker, and Moschino can definitely make that happen. All right, and since we're talking about Moschino, the next one that I have here is also from Moschino, and this is another flanker that I would love to see, and this is the Boy Toy Gold. You guys, when I saw the bottles, I was like, you know what? We need a gold one. Just how they created the Fresh Couture gold bottle, we need a little bear in a gold bottle, all gold. I think that would be so freaking iconic, because we do have the pink one, which is a bubblegum perfume. We have the clear one, and then we have the pearl one, which is blue, like a blue rainbow-y color. So beautiful. I wish I loved the scents. Don't like the scents. But this one, I went a little bit crazy with the notes. This is the first one that I created on the app, and I added notes of papaya. Why papaya? I don't know, but I feel like papaya would be very fitting for this brand. So it would have notes of papaya, sugar cubes, brown sugar cubes, ylang ylang, jasmine, and musk. So just a fruity, musky, floral perfume. And I don't know, you guys, I wouldn't even care what it smells like clearly because I do have pearl, but this one would be so freaking good. I think Moschino would make millions. They definitely would take my money with this one. Definitely day one and blind buy for sure, because I would love to see a gold bottle in this type of perfume. Because to be honest with you, the perfumes together, they look so cute together displayed on your vanity. I do have them. I don't have the black one, the Boy Toy 2, I think that's what it's called, which is the black one, the men's fragrance, and then they have the other 3 for women. So I think this one would be really good with the whole entire collection. So I don't know, you guys, I think this would be a really good idea if you ask me. All right, so the next one, okay, so this one would be very controversial, very controversial. I wanted to create something different, and I was like, what if they put a twist on this line of perfumes? And I am talking about Viva La Juicy. Now we all know that Viva La Juicy is known to have their pretty bottles, very girly, very fruity, very sweet, a little bit juvenile. So I was like, why don't they create something grown and sexy, maybe like a limited edition bottle? And why don't they create Viva La Sexy? And that is why it would be so controversial. The name would be controversial. The bottle would be controversial. But you guys, an all black bottle would be so freaking different. Definitely different for the brand. So this one would be an all black bottle with a leathery black bow and little handcuffs in the middle, because you know all of these perfumes always do have little things hanging from the middle of the bow. So I think little mini handcuffs would be kind of like iconic. Very controversial, because I know a lot of people would be like, why handcuffs? But I think this would be something cool. And then a matte black diamond shaped cap. So just very different. So this one would be the grown and sexy perfume. It will still have that sweet fruity sweetness that the original DNA has, but it would be a twist to it. So it would be a little bit smoky, but not too much, because I don't like smoky perfumes, but a little bit smoky, like burning wood. Definitely notes of wood, blackberry, plum, and vanilla. So as you can see, plum and vanilla would be the fruitiness, the sweetness, the original DNA that it has, but it would have a twist with blackberry, woodsy notes, and smokiness. I don't know, you guys, this would be sexy. If this would catch my attention, I think a lot of people would be like, whoa, I want to know what that smells like. And this would be so unique, so different for the brand. And I know this will never happen, but I think it should happen. And I think Viva La Juicy should think outside of the box. And this is definitely thinking right outside of the box, but I can only dream. Alright, you guys, so the next one that I created, whoa, when I first saw this picture, the final picture, I was like, if this was for real, if this was like legit, the fragrance community would have a heart attack. And I think a lot of people, I think a lot of us would love to get this perfume, especially because the bottle is so beautiful. And I am talking about Giorgio Armani, and we have here See Passion in Pink. That would be the name, because you know we always have the passion perfumes, which is the red bottles, but this one would be Passion in Pink. It would be the flirty one, the girly one. I was thinking about this could be a flanker to the original pink one, the one that comes in a pink bottle, which is personally my favorite one. I know they did discontinue that one, but they should create a flanker of that one. This one would have notes of cotton candy, bubblegum, popcorn, amber, and whipped cream with musk. So yes, a little bit similar to the pink one, but more on the fruity side, or on the sweeter side, more on the girly side. Why popcorn? I don't know. I just feel like Giorgio Armani would be the perfect brand to create a popcorn perfume. Very buttery, very just movie theater popcorn, yet very cotton candy, bubblegum-ish, and just elegance. Because the Giorgio Armani C collection, all of those perfumes are very elegant, creamy, elegant. So this one would be very sweet, creamy, and elegant, but with a twist. And that twist would be the popcorn, the amber notes, the cotton candy. I mean, just everything about this is so beautiful, you guys. And I mean, they should create something like this. If not with these notes, definitely a bottle like this. The cap is so beautiful with the golden C. Everything about this is so beautiful. So Giorgio Armani, you should hire me to give you ideas, because obviously, I mean, these were just my ideas. I didn't create it, but it was all thanks to AI. So let's give thanks to AI for creating such a beautiful beautiful bottle. But yeah, this day one for sure. All right, you guys, so moving on to the last one, and of course I couldn't keep my favorite brand out there out of this. I had to include one of them, and I am talking about Jean Paul Gaultier, and this is from the La Belle collection, but this one's called La Bellissima, which I know La Belle, well, personally I think La Belle stands for like the beautiful one, but La Bellissima would be the most beautiful one. And listen, this is very Jean Paul Gaultier. I think this is very, very Jean Paul Gaultier, and everything about this just got me so excited because I was like, oh my god, I wish they created something like this because this is so beautiful. I mean, the green color, everything about this is so beautiful, so stunning. I think Jean Paul Gaultier can create something like this. The notes are a little bit questionable, don't get me wrong. So this one has notes of bergamot, vanilla, plum, cactus, and palm trees. Why cactus? Why not? Jean Paul Gaultier cannot do wrong in my books. They cannot do wrong in my eyes. And I think that if they created something like this and I saw that it had notes of cactus, I would be even more intrigued to get this perfume, and just alone for the bottle. I wouldn't even care. I would love to add this bottle to my collection of perfumes. And yeah, you guys, this would be like a very green earthy perfume, but with that tone of fruitiness and sweetness that Jean Paul Gaultier gives us. You know what I think? I think Jean Paul Gaultier has like a secret ingredient that they add to their perfumes that we just don't know about. I think that secret ingredient is what gives these perfumes that powerfulness, that long-lasting yet sweet perfumes, because a lot of the Jean Paul Gaultier perfumes, or all of them, are very long-lasting, beast mode yet sweet at the same time. So I would love this, you guys. I would love this so freaking much. So freaking much. And this is so beautiful. So yeah, Jean Paul Gaultier, if you're watching this, can you create this? Because this is so beautiful. And yeah, La Bellissima coming soon. But yeah, you guys, that is pretty much it for today's video. That is pretty much it for today's review. I don't know about you, but I personally would love every single one of these perfumes. Like, these would be day one for me, blind buy. I don't care, take my money, I need this today, because I am obsessed with these perfumes, and they're not even real. But you never know. You just never know. We might be giving them some type of ideas, and I hope so. I really hope so. But I don't know, do we need a part 2? I was not intending to do a video like this, but I thought, you know, this seems fun. Let's do something fun. And I honestly was like, who can I talk to about my ideas to see what they think, other than my friends and my cousins, which they're not really fragrance heads. And I was like, you know what, let me just make a video. Let me just make a video to see what my subscribers think. And I would love to know what you guys think about these perfumes. Like, is this something that you guys would buy? Is this something that you guys would be like, yes, day one for sure? Because I don't know. I think I'm getting ahead of myself, but I would love to know your thoughts and your opinions, you guys. So let me know what you think about these perfumes. It's okay, be honest. If you think some of these are stupid or some of these are dumb, let me know. My feelings don't get hurt that easy. I'm a Leo, so trust me, I can take criticism very well. But yeah, let me know your thoughts and your opinions. Also, if you're new here and you love perfumes, or if you love perfume ideas, then stick around, click that subscribe button, click that notification bell to get notified for every single time I upload, and so you can be part of the team. And like always, thank you for watching, and I can't wait till we gossip on the next one. Until then, I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.